I had planned to spend the day in a very different way. I wanted to cycle, I wanted to do some last minute shopping, I wanted to check out some craft shops, but the rain has other ideas. It's coming down pretty heavily, visibility is pretty bad from what I hear, so I have to utilize my time indoors effectively, and that is always the difficult part of it, because it's about how I can stay home all day with my dogs, still exercise my dogs, and still have a fairly successful or productive day. I think for me it's more about productivity more than anything else, without getting bored or getting a bit too down in the dumps. I guess I've always lived in climates where The rain is never this bad, but I think because this is now West Africa, it's very torrential, so when it falls, it really falls, and you can't just pop out like you would in Europe or other parts of the world, because the rain will beat you back. You can't see anything, you can't see out the car window. And sometimes, because it's quite extreme at the moment, there's a lot of flash flooding going on. So you're kind of forced to stay indoors. But the forcing you to stay indoors is interesting because it makes you go inwards. You think a lot more. You have to find an outlet. And if you're not creative, if you're very active and you like to move around outdoors, you can find it quite stifling. So because this has been going on now for a few weeks, I'm learning to find stuff to do rather than just reading, because I love reading, but I'm doing a lot more journaling. I'm doing a lot more sketching. I'm sketching out ideas that I have for clothing. I'm finding interesting ways of exercising my dogs, because I can't walk them at the moment. They will get swept away. And it's stoking my creativity in a way that makes me have to be quiet and be very quiet and be very still and be very isolated, but still come up with good ideas. But I do need some sort of outlet indoors where I can still exercise my body and move around, because I think I'm very used to movement, and that's what it's going to be difficult to do. Okay, I'm going to do some journaling.